Welcome to Near Real Sports, the home of college football simulations. Please subscribe to the channel and enjoy this simulation.
Sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley, there's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, Cal has hired a good coach in Tosh Lupoy with great reputation as a defensive guy. Can he turn the Golden Bears around? Justin Wilcox made some strides, but will Tosh Lupoy be the coach to push them over the top and get back in the conversation of relevance in college football?
So the UCLA Bruins kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Golden Bears offense will have the ball first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came in, were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just overwhelmed their opponent the last time out, did.
And I promise you, they've heard about it a lot, right? They've been poked, they've been prodded. It's been mentioned, it's been running through the facility all week long. You've seen it on social media. The clips of the last matchup to provide a spark, some hate, some anger, to get them going for this football game.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Shows him the stiff arm. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. JKS makes the grab. It's strong. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Right side, it's Perry. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. From the gun on third down, Sangapolitelli. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Bruins offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver. They're working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up.
Well, Cal has done an outstanding job replacing quarterbacks here in recent years. You lose Fernando Mendoza, he goes to Indiana, wins a national championship. But last year, David, true freshman Sangapolitelli, and the way he was able to play was just remarkable. A lot of people thought they weren't going to be able to hold on to him, especially with a new coach and Tosh Lupoy coming in, but they did. And so now, big expectations for this offense.
But I love the way he handled himself last year. Just comes in and it's just business as usual. And was clutching some big moments, but ball comes out. It comes off his hands so pretty. Like now surrounding weapons coming in from different places. When you kind of establish yourself as a guy that to look forward to, a guy that's on the rise, people want to come play with you. So new staff obviously here in Cal. Can it be a new day and a new dawn for this squad?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start on offense.
And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. 3rd and 9. Sangapolitelli flips it out in the flat. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. From deep, it's Thomas. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Snags a quick pass on the left. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Using his legs, it's Knight. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Matthews. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. He's got him in the flat.
Not the start the offense wanted. They punted on the opening drive, and now they're in a fourth down situation in their own end of the field. And what are you going to do if you're the coach now? I know you want to be aggressive and you want to stay on the field. You want to try to kickstart this offense, but this is a very dangerous place early in the game to gamble. I can't wait to see what his decision is.
Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got his man out of the backfield. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sangapolitelli on the play action. Unleashes it on the run. Makes a grab deep. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rush right in his face. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Throwing Sangapolitelli. Look out! Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. They'll try to pop the draw. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Jaron Kiave Sangapolitelli. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride him again. Sweet cut there. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Turning it on. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Man, you gotta lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Throwing, Imaliava unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Play fake, Imaliava. Still looking. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamale trying to make magic with his feet. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out wide right, it's Strong. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The sure hands, it's Strong. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Gets the back moving. JKS. Snagged in the middle, it's Strong. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Burrowing for yardage. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Turns up, it's Smith. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Again, it's Iamaleava. Looking left. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Iamaleava. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, Bruins. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. They're all over him. Working that left side now. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Wide receiver going in motion. Songo Politelli. Got a man. It's Strong. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Holds on, it's Perry. Got the 1st down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Marshall, taking on the number 17 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Herd, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game in Berkeley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
On the move from inside is 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Throwing, Imaliava. Left side is Knight. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Swamped immediately. 3rd and long right here. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a move. Spinderella. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Right side, it's Strong. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. And the Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Rides to the back. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. They boot it away. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're working that left side, and not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Knight. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Knight. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. The short hands, it's Matthews. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Looking for a gap, it's Knight.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Rush is on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Tight end now in motion. Now they'll run the draw. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff again. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Turns it upfield. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36.
Encroachment, defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing, Sangapolitelli. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd down coming up. Keep it on the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Push is ahead. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. So the final period starts with a second down play. As we head to the fourth quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Line getting set on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Sangapolitelli, play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Cal! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the big fella. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Right side, it's Jensen. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Going to get a stoppage here as there's an injured Cal Bear on the field. Early attack on this 2nd and short. Quick give. It's Thomas. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Makes the grab. Makes him talk to the hand. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Play action. Iamaleava. Tight end getting vertical. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Matthews. Trying to hit him with the quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. On play action. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Out wide left, it's Ellis. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the fourth. And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, he'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Running inside, it's Knight. There he goes! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd and long here. Pulls it and runs it again. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Ellis. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. From the gun, it's Thomas. And he's in! Touchdown, UCLA! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. In traffic, it's Perry. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on second and short. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. JKS. Right side, it's Hendricks. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
And the Golden Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Quick give. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row.
Going long. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
And this defense makes a big game-changing play late in the football game. You know what? Forget leaving it to your offense. Forget that. I'm going to take matters into my own hand. They get in the backfield. They force the safety. They take the lead, and now their offense has got the football in the 4th quarter in a great situation.
Trying to make one miss. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Rid of it on the RPO. The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. From the gun. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.